Welcome back to City Fears from the beginning. We're going to finish First Ward in the next few episodes here. Vanessa DeVore is our final contact. This is Blood Begets Blood. I also need to make sure when I get to her that I get what I need to the end of this. Cool. Let's see. I cannot thank you enough for all you have done, Nether Valkyrie, so it is with weighted conscience that I ask for your help once more in undoing the villainy that is Sorceress Serene. I have been observing the psychic ebb and flow of First Ward for many days now, and I have discovered, in part, Serene's plan. Unfortunately, most of it has already been accomplished. If Serene is to be stopped, we will need to undo the damage she has done, regain our footing, and then strike back against her and stop this nightmare from spreading any further. The first step is reactivating the seer network. Excuse me? What? I know it seems illogical, but trust me, Serene is more powerful now with the network disabled than if it were reactivated. As long as the network is deactivated, the seers throughout First Ward are easy prey for the talents of vengeance. When the network is active and they are linked into it, they can rely on one another for mental support and resist the talent's efforts to corrupt them. The network only failed before because Serene managed to infect the network with a particularly vicious apparition. We know how to look for them now. So the network remaining deactivated is only strengthening the ranks of the Talons and further cementing Serene's positions. You must move quickly. As we speak, the Talons are sweeping across First Ward, hunting down psychics and turning them into agents of destruction. I don't like where this is headed. I don't. This does not sound good. Alright, well, let's go reactivate the seer network. I like that I'm having to do this. This arc is a lot of talking. There's not that many missions involved, but I am gonna make it stick with my 2 missions per, unless it goes overly long talking. Because, you know, bleh. Okay. The Arctic Tang of fresh blood hangs in the air. The Talons of Vengeance are here, and they are going to be overjoyed to see you. Yay. Sorry, I'm gonna beat you guys up. Listen, Nether Valkyrie. When we get to the network, I'll make certain that it is infected by Talons and apparitions. Cool. That's fine. I'm just making sure I don't get ambushed on the way. There's gonna be some in here. Yes, I knew it. I don't mind fighting all of these because it means XP. Better than that, influence. Alright, first floor secure. This might be the only other floor. Okay, cool. Lots of doors. Hey. You're all by your lonesome in this hallway. Got you. Join us. No thanks. Revenge doesn't do squat for you. It's just petty. Don't like them. Pause, huh? Cool. More incarnate threads, thanks. Ugh. Oh, I missed. Got you. Okay, I'm gonna try and avoid this room as much as possible. Unless there's some right by the door, which not really. Okay, cool. Hey, what are you doing with that seer? Oh shoot, saw me. Get hurt, please. What? Nether outfit? I can't allow you to do this, Belgi. I don't allow that. Maybe Katie Douglas. Great. Not who I wanted to. I will make them pay. I will make them all pay. Okay, you're falling into the Vengeance Crusade here, Katie. You can't. Yo, hi. You will join us in the resing. No, I won't. By the way, your feet are weird. Another lieutenant. I will fight lieutenants all day long if necessary. XP Nirvana. Alright. Let's get down this hallway. Big fight. Again, ranks diminished. It's not good. Got you for a loop, didn't I? We're gonna have to fight Katie Douglas, aren't we? I don't like that. With these recordings, I'm almost completely done uploading, which is kind of sad, but at the same time not to be unexpected, because if you're following me on Twitter, you know that I think the content outpouring is going to be kind of sparse once I'm caught up, because my health is not the best, and I'm just trying to accomplish what I can without really stressing myself too much. Dang it. I was hoping to not. Cool. XP is XP. I don't know why I went this way, because I don't have to. Those doors don't open, by the way. Avoided her. Ah, boy. Another one. Almost through the network. Katie Douglas is undoubtedly waiting for us. Didn't think she'd like this. That means we're gonna have to unfortunately plug her back in. Right? Oh, that's gonna be bad. I hate everyone. Okay. Katie, I'm here to help. It'd be nice if you understood that. Alright, here goes nothing. Yep, we're gonna have to fight Kitty Douglas. At least she's a lieutenant, so I'm gonna make this not as difficult as it would be. Everyone is guilty. No, Katie. Ow. Yeah, we integrate Katie into the network. I'm sorry, Katie. But we need... Oh, gosh. We need someone strong to guide the Seers and protect them. Good. Needed the mini and all that whatnot. Katie Douglas, she needed a psychic lock on the Seer network. Controls appear to have been broken. Reintegrate Katie into the network. Here we go. Subject's cranial implants cannot be detected. Ensure that the cranial implants are activated before attempting to reintegrate the network. Go to Katie and reactivate the... Oh, this is going to start another thing, isn't it? Katie's unconscious but alive. You can see her cranial implants clearly and note they were currently disabled. Reactivate her cranial implants. Wait, I thought has been reintegrated in the network. Network remains offline. Reactivate the network. Rebooting. Reboot complete. Blah blah blah. Link successfully reestablished. Network is 17 at 17% capacity. Warning: hostile thought patterns manifesting. Oh no. Better tears have been shed before another Valkyrie. A great wrong has been done. Do you truly wish to stop justice? I could have. Serene is trying to confuse us, Netherrack. I don't sense the talents. Okay. We need to stay focused in stopping her. Yeah. I'm sorry, Katie. Sorry. Kinda sucked that we had to do that. Back to Devore. Vanessa Devore. How weird it is that you're flipped into this position here, whereas in Paragon you're one of the worst. Thank you for restarting the Seer Network. I'm sorry about having to put Katie Douglas back into that horrible place, but right now, it's the only defense against the corruption of the Talons of Vengeance. Once we have dealt with them, rest assured I will destroy that hateful place myself and free all the sisters who are trapped within. As for Serene's taunting, I cannot tell if she was being truthful. There is no sign of an imminent attack, so my guess is Serene was merely trying to halt our efforts to stop her by convincing us that she was going on the offensive. We must be doing more to unravel her plans than it appears. I have had waking dreams of this moment before, Netheralk. I saw long ago that you and I would be great friends, and that moment is here and now. If you ever need my guidance, just think of me and I will answer. Okay, in other words, I can contact you without coming back. Sorcerer Serene, Ivory Tower. Let me see how far along I am on this. Oh boy. This is a lot of talking. Okay, cool. I am doing like 3 vids here, so. Okay. Sorcerer Serene has gone to great lengths to ensure that her power goes unchecked in First War, but she underestimated the ability for us to put aside our differences in order to achieve a common goal, survival. Master Midnight may be rough around the edges, but he is still a potent ally. While you were securing the Seer Network in order to stop the Talons from swelling the ranks, Midnight has been poring over the Chronicles of Doom for any clues that Serene is up to and how to stop our plans from coming to fruition. I want you to check in on Midnight's progress. The Talons feed on suffering, as a Valkyrie. They seem to draw on it, and when they find the source, that person is inevitably drawn to the siren song of the Talons. This is what happened to Katie Douglas. The promise of revenge was alluring for her, and even though she knew better, she was powerless to resist its effect. This is how the Talons spread. It is their single greatest strength and their single greatest weakness. My guess is that Serene's abduction of Diamalik was for a greater purpose than revenge, but at this time, I cannot imagine what that purpose is. Okay, we'll go talk to Master Midnight. This guy. Another Valkyrie. I've been studying the Chronicles for any hints of Serene's plans, and I think I've determined what they are. As near as I can figure out, she's planning on using an ancient sacrificial ritual to summon the Furies. You know, the Furies, the creatures of myth and legend. The Furies are sort of like divine judges who determine the sentence for Oathbreakers. The Talons don't seem to discriminate who they judge. The Talons of Vengeance aren't the Furies. They're just mortal and monstrous agents of them. Just allow me to explain. In ancient times, people warned against breaking oaths, for it would call down the wrath of the Furies on everyone. This was effective in convincing people that it was a good idea to create and pass their own laws. They're the basis of morality, as it were. As it turns out, the wrath of the Furies wasn't a fable to scare people straight. History is filled with stories of villages, cities, and even whole civilizations cast aside basic decency and then were destroyed by the wrath of the heaven or whatnot. That wrath of the heaven is the Talons of Vengeance at work. The Talons of Vengeance are the wrath of the Furies. But the people of First Word aren't Oathbreakers, you're right. But that doesn't matter. Once the wrath is called down, everyone is a target. Whenever the Talons are struck in the past, the city or civilization found itself alone, their neighbors having turned their backs on them and even joined in the destruction in order to avoid the same fate. The Furies make examples of people, and either the world listens and rights the wrongs themselves, or the Talons keep destroying. The wrath of the Furies is something that ancient peoples learned to staunch and avoid whenever possible. So what we need to do is figure out who the Oathbreakers are? Precisely, and pass judgment on them. We need to de-res them, Nether Valkyrie. I don't de-res, or we may all end up dead. See, that's the problem. Revenge, death, that's not cool. Interesting enough, the Furies and Talons contradict one another in that respect. The Furies throughout history and myth have always frowned upon mortals deresing one another for any reason. It creates blood feuds, which persists throughout ancient history and even up to modern day. But in order to avoid the wrath of the Furies, it seems blood must be spilled. I guess the lesson here is not to break an oath, because if you do, then you find yourself in quite the pickle. Why did she capture Diamalik? Diamalik betrays Serene's coven to the writers of the Chronicles of Doom. Serene might be looking for revenge, but Diamalik can't derez. She's already a spirit. A perfect, flawless, ageless, beautiful spirit. Okay. Focus, dude. Then how do we derez her? She's bound to this world by magical artifact, a talisman. Destroy the talisman, and her spirit is set free. Then we need to get that talisman. Oh, no. There's no way to get that talisman. Where is it? It belongs to one man. The big cheese himself. The Emperor Marcus Cole. Oh, great. Yeah, if we want to get that talisman, we're going to need to get into Cole's Tower. Of course, this wouldn't be easy. I can get you in and out of Cole's Tower, but there is no way you're going to be able to get the talisman out before Praetor White turns you into paste. If you can figure out that part, then I'm on board. Otherwise, no way. Alright, I'll find the way. Great. Lots of reading. And I'm going to end this episode once I'm done with the next two discussions. Because, holy crap, there's a lot. Diabolik's talisman. You will not be able to obtain this item without sacrifice. I'm afraid you will need help, and to do that you must ask men to derez. What? Why? The Tyrant's Tower is too well defended to infiltrate without help. That help must come in the form of a distraction that must buy you as much time as it can at the cost of lives. A suicide mission? I cannot foresee whose lives you will touch in this affair, but you must find people who choose to do this for us all. Only people so dedicated can be entrusted to pay the ultimate price so that others may live. They must be led by one who is truly noble, savage, and the forlorn. Their fate was determined long ago, Netheraki. Go now and see whether it ends at the Tyrant's Tower. You can point them to this path, but it is they who must choose to walk it. I'll see what can be done. That sucks. First Katie, now noble savage, man. I don't know why I'm doing that, because I do have a big fight at the end of this that I'm gonna have to do. This is one of them, actually. Netheraki, things are getting bad. The apparitions are worse than before. The shepherds are doomsaying. Talons of vengeance are stalking the streets even in the daylight. We've got to do something. I have a plan, but you won't like it. At this stage, I'm open to any idea. Anything's better than waiting the inevitable. I need a distraction to get into Cole's Tower. Cole's Tower? Are you going to ask for his help? As much as I admire what that man has done in the past, he's a different person now, Netheraki. Cole has thrown us in the garbage. We'll get no sympathy from him. There's a magical talisman in a tower. It could end this. Alright, I'll help you, but only because without it, you'll fail. Thanks, Noble. Praetor White has jurisdiction over Nova Pretoria, with strict orders to defend the Magisterium, and chiefly to defend the tower. However, I know for a fact that the PPD HQ in Magisterium is the highest value target in the area, and that Praetor White knows, and knows that too. So you hit the HQ while I sneak into the tower? Precisely, the tower is the mostly administrative offices above ground, but below ground are some maximum security doors that even I couldn't get into back in the day. That talisman you're looking for is probably down in those storage areas near the tower's reactor system, because the reactors cause the reactors to fail, and the emergency override system will unlock all the doors in the tower for safety reasons. So while the people are getting out, I get in. I'll assemble a team and get ready for the attack on the PPD HQ. When you're ready, contact me and we'll be in position. This might be a one-way ticket. Another Valkyrie? If we do nothing, then we de-res for sure. This way we can at least give everyone else a chance against the Talons. Okay, to contact you when I'm ready. Yep, I will do that next time. I'll see you guys in the near future. Thank you for watching.